And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
Good Thursday morning to you. Your time is 6:43 and we are tracking a cold front headed to the valley. Really not a whole lot going on this morning in terms of rain. So pretty dry start to the day. Carry the umbrella with you. There's rain on the way and it'll arrive later on this morning. I'll show you that coming up in just a few minutes, but we're still dealing with fog outside this morning. So plan on giving yourself extra drive time if you're along the coast. South Padre Islands down to a half-mile. Port Isabel just over a mile and a half there. Behind me in Brownsville, 3 miles. And that's gone up over the past 20 minutes where we saw the visibilities a little bit heavier, reduced and down to about a mile and a half. So it could fluctuate back and forth, going up and then down, up and then down. As you move inland, it starts to get a little bit better down the I-69E corridor, going into Harlingen and Raymondville, 9 miles, 10 miles when you get into Weslaco and Edinburg. A little bit of patchy stuff in McAllen with 5 miles visibility. Rio Grande City areas west are dealing with that thick fog this morning, but east of it, relatively clear. So we're going to continue to see a little bit of fog. And you're also going to notice it is very warm out there. 74 degrees in McAllen to 73 in Harlingen and Weslaco, 72 to start your day in Brownsville. Dew point values are high in the very humid category, so we're in the low 70s for that. But that's like a summertime type of dew point, so very humid conditions. Look across Texas and you can kind of see the cooler temperatures up in Amarillo. Very chilly there. It's 23 degrees this morning, 46 in Abilene. Farther south you go, San Antonio is now dropped to 60 degrees, 64 in Laredo. You can kind of tell where that front is, right? It's getting closer to deep South Texas. We're still in the 70s and pretty mild. So here it is on the map, and you see that a lot of this activity is going to continue to move to the south, along with the rain chances. They're going to kind of go up a little bit more as the day goes on. So future track shows that we'll have the fog to contend with this morning, and then by about 9 or 10 o'clock, you can start to see a few isolated rain showers. So have your umbrellas ready to rock and roll. Now, as we head into 11, the front is knocking on our door. By 1 o'clock, it's halfway through the valley. A lot of the heavier rain will stay offshore. Behind this front, as it moves south at around 3 or 4 o'clock, the breezy conditions are really going to settle in. It's going to drive temperatures from the mid 70s to this morning. That's our daytime high, down to the low 60s later on for your drive time home. So yes, it will get warm briefly, but then it's going to be a cool down for the rest of the day. Also, the breezy conditions, well, we have warnings and advisories to tell you about for the coast. So the National Weather Service Brownsville office has issued a gale warning from noon until midnight for the coastal waters because the seas will be building from 5 feet up to 8 to 12 feet this afternoon because of those gusty winds. 35 knot gusts are very, very strong. We'll also have that on the bay, but thing about it is small craft advisory for the bay waters that will be very rough out there, and not a moderate chop. It'll actually be very rough conditions for the bay waters, so you can expect deteriorating conditions as the morning goes into the afternoon. Looking at tonight, we'll dip down to about 51 degrees. It'll still be pretty breezy tonight, so it'll feel a little bit cooler, but the rain's going to taper off. We'll have a few morning showers, then we'll reach daytime highs of 63 degrees tomorrow. Looking ahead, that cold front will actually retreat back to the north over the weekend as a warm front, driving our temperatures above average for this time of year over the weekend. So it doesn't look like it's going to be a cold New Year's this year like it was last year, but we are expecting a stronger cold front to arrive in the middle of next week, and that will drive temperatures down, and we're even looking at some nights in the 40s. So here's your First Warn 5 7-day forecast. 75 today, dropping to 51 tonight, 63 for tomorrow. So just be ready to wear longer sleeves and some pants over the next couple of days. But check this out. As we roll into Saturday, 80 degrees after a little bit of morning fog. You'll see partly sunny skies. And then we'll drop to 65 for New Year's Eve. So not too bad. I'm keeping around a 10% chance for rain over the weekend. But looking at Sunday, I'm really going to deal with just a little bit of fog in the morning and then sunshine, and then 15 degrees above average for the first day of January 2017. As we roll into Monday and Tuesday, more sunshine, temperatures right around 83. The cold front will move through midweek, turning cooler. 71 will drop to 46 by Wednesday night. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast.